Pokimane is in some pretty deep controversies as of late, and many people are addressing them with A, no evidence, B, a lazy opinion, or C, they actually have good points. Today, we are going to be addressing these controversies and going more into depth on her behavior and her actions, but with a twist. I haven't seen much females give an opinion, so I thought I'd say my part because it does differentiate from a lot of other YouTubers. One argument is that she is asking to be sexualized by her audience because of the clothes she wears.
Covering up properly with modest clothing can solve all the accusations she's now facing.
And just because people get excited by the shape of a woman doesn't mean I need to wear a f***ing burqa,
No, you don't need a burqa to do that. When you're trying so hard to not position yourself as a while you keep dressing like one, it just doesn't help your case, does it?
I think this is a very unfair argument. She is allowed to wear whatever clothes she wants to wear, unless it breaks Twitch's guidelines, and from the looks of it, she's following the rules. Now, let's actually address this opinion, shall we? I think Pokimane wants to be seen as a modest streamer, and you know what? Good for her. However, you can't achieve this image if you keep purposefully putting yourself in positions that you know are sexually suggestive.
She wanted the truth.
There you go, Pokey. Ask her, you should.
To discuss and maybe announce that I'm going to be coming out with a Patreon with some lingerie and probably like some cosplay lingerie, so it's not that bad. And yeah, I might be selling my underwear.
And honestly, it's kind of smart. Unfortunately, as much as she would like for people to love her for her, people are not watching her streams for her personality, because she doesn't really portray her personality into her content. They aren't watching her for her skills because she isn't the top of her game with the game she plays. They aren't watching her for her reaction videos because nobody wants to watch someone eat food and giggle every once in a while. It's boring and it doesn't add anything new to the content. So what exactly do people even watch her for? They watch her for her looks. So the problem with all of this is Pokimane's actions go against her words. You can't sit here and say you are a modest streamer if you are not acting like one. That's why people are so upset. It's fine to do what you are doing. In fact, it brings in more views and more donations, which is an excellent tactic on her part. But you do have to be able to own up to what you are doing and take the criticism. But saying she is asking for her toxic fanbase to sexualize her just because of her clothes is a very poor argument. With someone who started from student debt because they went to a university, how dare she take away someone's income? That's absolutely sick and disgusting behavior. Imagine going up to someone and disagreeing with their opinion and taking away their source of money to pay for their housing, their bills, the food they eat. That is what Pokimane has done. For those of you who live under a rock, I think I need to go into a little bit more depth with this one. A smaller YouTuber named It's a Gundam made a video called Simp Willingly Goes Homeless for Pokimane. He could have chosen better wording. Seriously, he really could have, but the video was not to bash on Pokimane herself. He was addressing the fact that one of her fans gave her all of his money, and how this is not the greatest idea. Again, he was critiquing a fan, not Pokimane. However, Pokimane took the higher up, better than thou route of nobody messes with my fans, and she attacked the sponsors of his video. The sponsors ended up backing out. Again, this is such disgusting behavior. Watching someone who has lots of money attack someone's sponsors and take away someone else's living is just despicable. So far, we are starting to see her true colors. Now, she did apologize for this. Don't get me wrong, she really did. But there is no point in apologizing if you are just going to repeat your behavior over and over again. So it really just shows that she doesn't care who she affects. She can't handle criticism, and she can't take the heat. And if you can't accept that, you shouldn't be on the internet. Period. What I mean about her repeating this behavior is she now resorts to copy striking people who use clips of her because they're stealing content.
Wow, I'm so sorry that it takes you a lot of time to steal other people's content. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god, no.
And put it together. I'm so sorry that it takes you so much time to go to the top clips on Fortnite and then just right click and save all of them as, and then just like put them all into Premiere and then just like export it. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Am I mean now? I don't even know what to say, bro.
Anyways, I'll be taking down some of your videos, but yeah, I just hope you stop doing this.
Not only is this incredibly wrong and goes against fair use, but this is also incredibly hypocritical. Remember when I said she does reaction videos? Here, let me rephrase that. She does reaction videos. Oh wait, that's probably not very clear. She does reaction videos of other people's content. Your apology doesn't count unless you are actually fixing that behavior, which clearly she is not, and hasn't even tried. It's just a pattern with her actions, and she's not showing the I am a modest streamer side of herself. In this industry, a girl up, such a worthless piece of, also, go die in a hole. A guy up, OMG King, don't worry, everyone makes mistakes. We know you have a good heart and we'll be here for you forever. Okay, I'm going to be very careful with how I state this, but I do believe this statement is complete and absolute utter crap. I've never heard such a garbage statement in my entire life. Actually, I take that back. She's said many, many trashy statements. This is just disgusting and misleading, Pokimane. Let me name off some women after their controversies, they didn't see any harsh consequences. In your industry, let me be clear, in your industry. Alinity, after showing off her breasts, literally had to beg to get suspended. Oh wait, actually, you are someone who isn't facing as much consequences. Sure, you are getting a lot of hate, and rightfully so, but you haven't gotten suspended. You haven't lost your entire platform. Let's see other males who received more consequences. Dr. Disrespect made racist remarks, streamed from a public bathroom at E3, and was not praised for doing so. Also, not to mention, he was permanently banned from Twitch, and no one really knows the reason why. But the thing is, Pokimane, Twitch caters to female content creators because it's male-dominated. So I think it is unfair to say that in your industry, women get torn down while men are praised, when in reality it is quite opposite. I will say, though, if she left out the in the industry part, her statement does ring some truth. I just think this was very misleading, because we are specifically talking about the Twitch culture, and not outside of that. She is very wrong. Okay. It is not okay to blatantly expose someone's personal life in that manner. Poki left out that she had a boyfriend because it helped her business, her income, and also because that's literally her personal life. What Leafy did was doxing. Doxing. Search for and publish private or identifying information about a particular individual on the internet, typically with malicious intent. He specifically went out of his way with malicious intents to reveal identifying information about Pokimane. Whether you think that is funny or not, it's not okay. It's inappropriate behavior. I'm not gonna lie, I laughed a little bit when I first heard about the chinless rat exposing her, but then I realized that actually is going to have really horrible effects, which are already showing. She is losing a bunch of subs because of it. Instead of people unsubbing or giving her proper criticism for her behavior, now people are just going to be mad because she has a boyfriend. It takes away from the real issues. I also don't think it was right for either Kim or Leafy to call her ugly. Yeah, I get it. 2 out of 10 doesn't really mean much, but he was fishing for drama, and she and her fans did not respond well. Like, at all. Period. They did not. It was a terrible response. It's not cool to attack someone's appearance, because again, you are taking away the seriousness of the real issues, and that is her behavior. As a last point, she attacks children. This just in. Pokimane is actually a Leafy clone. Now, it was definitely 100% wrong for this child to say these inappropriate things, especially publicly, and I am definitely not going to support him with the things he has said, but are you kidding me? Your reaction is sickening. At 12 to 13 years old, people say the dumbest things. I definitely said my fair share of dumb things.
This is my YouTube channel. Anybody else claiming to be me on Instagram is fake.
That's the part that gets me. Really sorry, by the way. Also, make sure to sub, like, and comment. Anybody else that is pretending to be not me, I'm really sorry for what I did, and I don't want any exposure for it, but like, sub to my channel, turn on notifs, make sure to hit that bell button, guys. Leave a comment saying like what kind of videos you want me to do.
Granted, saying I was young is a dumb excuse, but in reality, his brain isn't fully developed, and you have a grown woman attacking this child who seemingly had a massive crush on her. That's a massive hit to the self-esteem. I know a lot of people are going to be upset about this point, but let me be clear. You watch Poki probably because you like the way she looks, or somehow, deep, deep, deep inside of you, you want to be with her. I have some news for you. This little boy felt that same way. Now imagine being put into his shoes and having her attack you. Not fun. Not fun at all. And definitely not okay. Pokimane rubs people the wrong way. End of story. But it's wrong to be misleading and take away the seriousness behind these issues and put up a new image of things that don't really matter. By saying she has a boyfriend, or she's ugly, or she doesn't dress the way you want her to dress is just very poor argumentation and excuses her behavior. Pokimane needs to face consequences for her actions and behavior, period. And when she does apologize, hopefully she learns to fix these patterns and to not repeat them. I do think she can get better and hope for the best, but seriously, she needs to fix her behavior before anything positive is coming her way. So, real quick, I do want to give a shout out to my best friend Mads. I friggin' love her, and she has taught me everything I know about art, and I am really inspired by her artwork. And honestly, who wouldn't love this face? I mean, come on, look at her. Come on, come on. Alright, go check out her Insta. She's mega talented. Alright, that's enough for me. Later, simps. Bye.